Link engaged.
Visit us at TeamSpeak.com.
All right, guys, welcome back once again. This is CatsPajamas and Orb here for the TL Open number 21, sponsored by TeamSpeak. Down here at the 6 o'clock position on Shattered Temple, we have TSLHeart spawning as our blue Terran. His opponent here at the 12 o'clock position is Evil Genius's EG.IdrA. EG.IdrA spawning as our green Zerg. And I want to give a big shout out to, I believe it was KMWJL on Twitter, who said to both Orb and myself that he is very, very critical of casters, but he has enjoyed the show thus far. So thank you very much, man. We appreciate it.
Thank you indeed. What a nice guy. Always refreshing to see people being nice to each other on the internet, as that is not often the case, as we have seen in those EG.IdrA versus Desert games, just for an example. We're going to be on cross positions on Shattered Temple. Now, generally speaking, people view Shattered Temple as a Terran favored map, and that it does still hold true in ZVT, but on cross positions, I gotta feel like EG.IdRA's in a pretty good scenario right now. Not only does he have a very long rush distance he can abuse with counterattacks, of course, the longer rushes, the more effective counterattacks can be with more mobile units. He also has a lot of bases available to him that he can expand to pretty easily, similar to what we saw in the EG.IdrA versus Desert games with cross positions. And also on Shattered Temple, oh my god, we're going to see a Proxy 2 Rax. I had to interrupt myself there, but also on Shattered Temple, everything is very wide open, so you can set up flanks very easily. You just have to be very careful with your engagements, but we might not even get to that point in the game, because Heart, in the second game of this best of 5, down 0-1, is going to try to get back with a Proxy 2 Barracks play here, both on 11 food.
Yep, dropping those. I don't believe he's... Let me take a look. No, he's not scouted his opponent quite yet. He's dropping those exactly in between the close air positions and cross positions, so we'll send out his SCVs to go take a look around here in just a second. But EG.IdrA always going to drop down the early hatch once again. 15 hatch coming down, droning up after that. So, all right, he is going to have a very late pool, and the first Marines are going to come out and have a very short reinforcement distance. So if TSLHeart is able to find his opponent quick, and he does... It could be very difficult for EG.IdrA to hold.
Yeah, this is going to be really tough. As we've seen, this 11-11 racks often works versus hatchery first, even when it's not proxied, but right now it's proxied so very close to EG.IdRA's base. He hasn't scouted it yet. He does have a drone scout about to get to Heart's base, though, so he's going to see only a supply depot, going to realize, oh my god, something's up right now. I need to send a bunch of my drones out to go anticipate the bunkers, and he's going to see with his Overlord the first bunker going down from Heart, the first Marine as well. He's going to pull a lot of his drones here. Looks like 9 drones coming out to help defend, but that's a very good bunker placement. That Marine is now actually behind the bunker, can kind of kite back and forth there. EG.IdrA, unfortunately, all of his drones on one side. He's going to lose that first drone. Does have some target firing the SCVs, but here come the 2 more Marines from Heart. He's doing some pretty good micro right now, taking out a lot of the drones of EG.IdrA. This is not looking good for EG.IdRA this far.
And it looks like this bunker is very close to finishing, but the SCV does go down. Heart is going to need to pull up another unit here in just a second, but EG.IdRA has already lost. Let's take a look. 6 workers to just the 2 workers killed of TSLHeart so far, but that bunker is not in place. The spawning pool is done now, and we have 8lings coming out and no bunker to hide these Marines.
Losing that SCV to make that bunker could actually just completely flip this game on its head. Most Terran players in this situation would have sent out a couple more SCVs with their army just in case something like that would happen. With only 2 SCVs there for Heart, he did have to wait until that next SCV got there, so that bunker is still not complete. We'll be able to complete it now, and then maybe start leapfrogging bunkers closer and closer. But that gave EG.IdRA a huge amount of time where Heart wasn't aggressive at all, and basically allowed EG.IdRA to build up a couple more links here. So I don't know, he might actually be able to break through this.
We'll find out, though. A couple of links making their way down. One gets picked off, unfortunately. The hatchery already coming on fire. Here we go. It looks like EG.IdRA is going to surround with 2 sets of lings. Already Heart retreating back to the bunker. How many units is he going to kill? It looks like all of them, and EG.IdRA leaves the game!
Oh, man. Oh, it's always so entertaining and depressing to see when EG.IdRA just leaves the game all of a sudden. It's always surprising. But darn, I mean, he took out the SCV making the bunker, and it looked like he might have had a chance there, but he went in for that engagement. He still only had like 14 lings or so, engaging into 2 bunkers. Well, the second one wasn't quite complete, but 2 bunkers with quite a few Marines there for Heart. So that was just a really nice placement from Heart. A good play, and unfortunately, EG.IdRA may have just gotten a little too antsy at the end there. He wasn't actually taking any aggression on the hatch. I mean, the hatchery was still at 1,400 hit points, so clearly had not taken that much aggression yet. He wasn't really under pressure in any way due to that bunker placement. So I feel like maybe he should have just waited a little bit longer until Heart had moved himself closer to the hatchery and then gone for the engagement. He would have had more lings ready. Maybe just attacked too early there, but at the same time, it's just unfortunate, a Proxy 2 barracks not scouting it out quick enough.
Yeah, TSLHeart actually only had 3 Marines up to an unfinished bunker for quite a period of time, and I think IdrA already had 6 Lings on the field. So at the very least, he may have been able to do some damage, or at least cut off reinforcements there, stop an SCV from coming up and trying to macro out of it from there and stop the bunker, but who knows? It remains a mystery. In any case, we've had really ridiculous games 1 and 2, so promises to be an excellent rest of this best of 5. So don't go anywhere, guys. We're going to be back in just a second. Evil Geniuses IdrA versus Team SCV Live's Heart for the finals of the TeamSpeak TL Open number 21 coming up in just a second.